Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Maya and I'm excited for today's video because it's long overdue. I talk a lot about men's, semen retention journey, etc. But I really want to call in the women to this topic of conversation because it is potent, it is powerful, and it can both be done by men and women. Now, obviously for women, it's not semen retention. It's more so abstinence from sex, sexual pleasure, orgasm, masturbation, etc. This journey for women is so important, especially in today's culture, because at an early age, women are being programmed to overexpose themselves to a media app without questioning why. Now, this is something, again, you guys, I've said this a lot in my videos. I fell down this at 16 years old. I was showing myself half naked, bikinis, gym content that was like showing my ass, and it was innocent. It really was. I thought I was doing something for the fitness community. However, I gained 3,000 followers of not like-minded individuals. It was mostly men, older men. And that's not normal. And that's the reality for most women who do choose to show their body online. Your attracting force is not going to be women. It's going to be men, because men are very easily persuaded to the woman's body, especially when it's overexposed in a sexual way. Now, you guys may be saying, Maya, you're the one placing your sexual limitations or your sexual beliefs onto the woman's body. Sure, I probably am, but let's not be arrogant and ignorant. The very principle of our sexual energy is not for it to use us to fulfill an insecurity we are not allowing ourselves to face, feel, and transmute. Now, for me, actually having to sit with myself, sit with my wrongdoings, or at least see where my sexual energy has taken me, a year ago. And it wasn't down a path that I was able to be celebrated for. Maya is not just my body. And my self-worth is not based upon how many people like my things, how many followers I have, and how undressed do I have to get to make it to the top. And thank God I followed the path of my highest calling, which was to address matters like these. And I get hate, from men and women, but I know what I'm doing is truthfully for the highest good of all, because I'm not thinking just about myself here. I'm thinking about the long-term goal for women and men, and that is correlated to the next generation of children who will be affected by our choices that we make today. Okay? Now, women retaining their sexual energy is so powerful, and it is even more powerful when you don't have to share it with the world, when you get to retain it for yourself, to meet yourself in truth. Because your sexual energy is a direct reflection of who you are. Your sexual energy is the conduit that brought you down to this planet. It is where spirit lies. It is where your soul is fulfilled. It is where manifestation occurs. Healing occurs. Purpose occurs. And that's why I find it fascinating that by me retaining my sexual energy, I have awoken into my purpose. I've been able to manifest my dreams in a short period of 7 months, being a YouTuber, showing up in purpose every day by speaking my voice. And I always knew my voice was meant to be heard, but I was scared because my voice in the past wasn't what got me likes and comments on Instagram. It was my bikini pictures. It was me posting myself half naked. And that programmed me to think my only worth is within my body. And that is a lie. If I went down my old path of overexposure, sexual manipulation that I was doing to myself, I would not be where I am today. Sexually liberated in truth, sexually liberated in a way where I actually have sovereignty for my energy. I have sovereignty for who Maya is. And that is why I choose not to showcase my body on these apps for validation, because I validated myself in truth. And that's not to say insecurities come up, you guys. That's not to say that, we as women, we have insecurities. We do crave male validation in a way that if it's not coming from a healthy place, especially if you're not able to validate yourself, you will always be dependent on a man to show you or tell you who you are. And that is where a lot of women get it wrong, because they're broken by a fractured opinion of a masculine man. And a lot of women are holding masculine wounds that needs our love, our attention, and our alignment. Because from a place of an aligned center, especially with union to your sexual energy, you will actually be able to attract into your life a man who can show you the divine masculine blueprint, because you will not be attracting out of a wound, a fracture that is needing the outside world to mirror back to you where you are still hurting, where you are still avoiding yourself. So this is why I'm so passionate about this subject matter, you guys, not just about semen retention. I'm passionate about learning about our sexual energy, and for us to actually form a relationship to it, and not to allow it to move us towards the very things that have broken us in the past, just to show us where we are still broken. A lot of women nowadays, like I preach about, you guys, are being programmed in a light that is not sacred to femininity. And the more I see it online, I see even on YouTube now, you guys, women who have gained a huge following on showing themselves half naked, like doing try-on videos of see-through shirts and yoga routines where they're half naked and over-sexualizing themselves for the very gratification of a subscriber, a like, a view. And all of these people watching this are sick, are actually sick in the head. For a man to actually click on one of these sexy try-on videos, half-naked yoga poses where she's exposing her kitty cat to the camera, to what? To fuel your pleasure center, men? For you to be weakened, depressed, and depleted after you nut to it? And women are well aware that men are just busting their nuts to their pages while they're actually getting to the top, while men are actually getting to the bottom, and we're not allowing each other to work together, to actually take a step back, self-reflect upon what the hell we are participating in. What the hell are you viewing every day? What are you programming your mind with? What are you programming your mind with? Women are included in this. Women, what are you programming your mind with? Is it all these OnlyFans models at the top, the ones that you follow, the ones with the most followers who are living this it girl lifestyle, who have it all together and doesn't show a single flaw, because most women on today's media outlets are just photoshopped, face-tuned, have plastic surgery? And this is not to shame women again, but it's just to be really real with ourselves. There's no true authenticity anymore. There's no true feminine women in today's society. And if there are, there's few to none. Because a lot of feminine women that look feminine, if they're showcasing themselves in this provocative way, putting their body first and their mind and their wisdom second, that is not feminine. That is an insecure woman feeding on men to get her to the top. That's blunt, I'm sorry, but it needs to be stated because I care. For the men who are curious upon how abstinence affects a woman, and if women are also curious about this path, it has a true transformational period that happens the more you commit to this. The transformation will occur when you actually get to see your own light upon your eyes. A lot of people don't have light upon their eyes anymore. When you look inside of their soul, the lights are off. and to reignite the light that actually shines through your eyes is a great indicator that you're charging your spirit up. So much so that light actually gets to be expelled off of you. You become translucent. My eyes never used to be this bright. My eyes have changed upon this journey. That was the number one external indicator I was aware of the light I was holding, the light within my being that I was able to build and build and build. And it's profound. The knowledge I speak about, the wisdom I speak about, me and my dedication to this channel would not have happened if I first and foremost wasn't dedicated to myself and my vision. And my vision for my future did not have me exposing my body in a sexual way anywhere in store for me. For that was a detriment to my life. And to rise out of that phase into the phase of my sovereign self, the self that actually trusts within spirit to guide me in the videos I make every single day. Do you know how much energy that takes to do? To post a video almost every single day for the past 7 months? That's spirit. That is true inspirational spirit moving through me. And that's what was connecting me. And that's what brought me back inside of Maya, of why I am here. I was looking way too much outside of myself to see what my purpose was. And my purpose wasn't outside. My purpose lied within. And to awaken that spirit inside of me was the way I was able to awaken inside of my truth. The truth I am now able to speak to the world, uplift men for the betterment of today's society. For when women understand that by us raising our men up, we will be able to feel safe within femininity because we are allowing men to be men in a space where they haven't been able to be fully expressed within the divine masculine. And women need to prepare themselves for strong men. And this path will prepare you for that because you will be able to see men in truth. To see what is happening in a society that is feeding off their sexual centers as well as yours. It's for a much larger purpose, being abstinence for a period of time. Not sleeping around based on an insecurity that needs another person's love and attention. That's a call out for your help, not another person's. Stop fracturing your soul by entering the bedroom with a person who doesn't love you, doesn't see you, and doesn't respect you. Give these 3 things to yourself first. Align yourself to God. Align yourself to the mission. Ask yourself the right questions upon this journey. And stay committed. Stay committed until you attract a partner who sees you for you, who can actually commit and devote themselves to a much grander purpose than just boyfriend, girlfriend. Have a mission that you guys tend to every day, a purpose you tend to every day, whether that be working together to see your triggers in a safe container that allows you access into the ancestral trauma even that you both are healing for the next generation to prosper. For the next generation is the cheat code to living in a planet where it has returned to sacred center by creating healthy masculine and feminine dynamics in a household that shows a child who they are in truth. The polarity of lives that do not need to fight against one another, rather assist one another to the Most High. Change happens in the next generation. But we have to work towards change every single day within ourselves. Vibrating ourselves to a higher frequency that will align us to a paradigm of success, purpose, and ultimate truth. The effects I talk about upon semen retention and women abstinence go hand in hand. We need one another. We need one another in truth. So I am here to tell you guys today, women, men, look for the light upon a person's eyes to further indicate to you the connection they have made back inside their spiritual truth. I love you guys, and please note on my channel, this is not a shaming women channel. I'm here to uplift women, but by uplifting women, we first have to uplift men to actually withhold femininity. For when men are able to fully be within masculinity and the truth within that, which is dedicated to uphold femininity, you will see why I do this. Men need to make the change first in order for women to relax back inside of the feminine heart. It's for much greater purpose, you guys. Okay? So make the changes today. I love you, and I hope this video could inspire you in some way. And yeah, sending you blessings upon your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.